Hey, everybody. We're back.
Hey,
We're back for more danger, but only in the
it must be.
house.
If only you think we had enough danger already.
Yeah, we need more danger.
You
You need
know?
more danger in your life.
No, I need more.
So, what we'll do is we'll go through the book, and when we get to decision point, if you're watching live, you can chime in on the chat and let us know where you want to go. And that's how we play the game. As if your Monday wasn't dangerous enough, we're going to give you more danger.
Just crawling through the door today.
Okay, so here we go. House of Danger. It is a Tuesday afternoon in late June. You're on your way down to your lab in your parents' basement when the phone rings. You dash into the lab and pick it up. I need, says a weak voice. You hear a loud click and the phone goes dead. Drat. You weren't ready for that. You, the aspiring detective and psychic investigator, are caught off guard. You slump down into your chair. That voice really sounded desperate. You look around you. The heat of the day has not penetrated your combination office and research laboratory. Man, we are just humble bragging all over the place here.
I mean, it's a research laboratory and an office, but whatever.
And we're not only a detective, we're a psychic investigator too.
Listen, dual career choices. That's how you go. You can't just do one thing in the 80s. You got to specialize.
By 9, you better have a dual career path. Otherwise, you're going to be left behind.
Yeah.
When you sit surrounded by the tools of your trade, infrared active floodlights, high-speed movie cameras, and night scopes among them, 2 large bookcases stretch from floor to ceiling, crammed with titles that would drive the timid from the room. For example, Murder in Fun, Ghosts and Ghouls, and Corpses I Have Known, to name a few. The phone rings again, and this time you're ready. You pick up the receiver before the first ring dies out. At the same time, you switch on your tape recorder and your electronic phone tracer. You note the time, 2:42. Hello, you say? Help, I need your help. Who are you, you ask. What's your name? I'm scared, the voice says. They're after me. Get a hold of yourself, you say. I can help you if you give me your name and address. They've got me. They've got me. Click. The phone goes dead again, and this time, however, you are prepared. In the few seconds that you have been talking, your telephone trace device, which operates in milliseconds, has already found the number of the other phone as well as the name and address of its owner. 483-7259, Henry Marsden, 1100 Hedgebrook. You copy this information down in your notebook. Something about this call's nagging at the back of your mind. Is it that this call reminds you of your spider ghost case? It, too, started with a mysterious phone call, even though you were quite young. You solved that case single-handedly. The citation you received from the FBI now hangs neatly framed on your office wall, and the generous reward you received from the Ridgway family when you saved them from certain death has financed your specialized detective equipment. One thing you learn from that case is that working by yourself can be risky business. Ricardo and Lisa, 2 of your friends in the neighborhood, have been wanting to help you on a case. Well, this is their chance. You call them, however, they're not at home. You leave a message for them to call you back as soon as possible. You're eager to begin work on the case as soon as possible, but you know it might be dangerous to start off alone. So if you decide to go immediately to the address obtained by the phone tracing machine, turn to page 4. If you decide to give Ricardo and Lisa a chance to call back, turn to page 14. Now, last time we waited for Ricardo and Lisa. So this time we're not going to wait. We're not going to have anybody to betray and stab in the back later. We're going to put that aside.
The one downside to not getting them involved is that we can't stab their backs.
Yeah. We'll have to restrain ourselves. All right. Page 4. That would be you, Eddie.
The Marsden residence turns out to be a large, modern house, not an old, crusty one. It's modern, y'all.
It's modern. Come on.
Located in a fashionable suburb about a half-hour's drive from your house. You see it first through a tall iron fence running along the road. The house is set back behind a broad and well-tended lawn. You park your car down the road and walk back to the gatehouse that gives access to the estate. The gatehouse is strangely old-fashioned and ornate in contrast to the main house. Oh, now we got some old house there.
Oh,
There
yeah.
we go. The heavy iron gates inside their framework of stone stand slightly ajar, leaving just enough room for you to squeeze. Ajar? I thought it was a house.
Yeah. What is this?
Tip.
Did
Leaving you just enough room for you to squeeze through if you want to. There it is. A bronze plaque is set into the stone on the outside of the stone wall. It reads, "Site of Hedgebrook Prison, which was burned to the ground during the which says burned to the ground. What professional plaque place says that, by the way?
Yeah. Burned to the ground. We're not just
Burned to the
destroyed
ground.
in a fire. Burned to the ground.
112 prisoners died in the fire. Northwind Historical Society. It'd be funny if it said 111 gentlemen died and one Al Garrison died in the fire.
Nobody died in a prison fire.
What's that?
Nobody ever died going to a prison fire.
No one ever died in a prison fire.
Yeah.
Northwind Historical Society. You glance again at the house. The front of it is constructed largely of glass. A short distance. No, don't be throwing rocks.
Ooh, don't need that.
A short distance to one side of the house is what looks like a large, strange metal sculpture rising out of a number of huge blackened hunks of shattered concrete. By the way, that's the opening track to our new album, Blackened Hunks of Shattered Concrete.
Yeah, blackened hunks of shattered concrete.
A shudder goes through you as you realize that these forms of twisted metal might actually be the remnants of the old, burned-out prison. Suddenly, a man dashes out of the front door of the house. Turn to page 8. Look at us, shocked.
Look at that.
Turtleneck sweater.
Oh, man, look at that turtleneck sweater. Oh, that's awesome.
There's already, in this illustration, there's already chimpanzees coming at us already.
Yes, already. Only page 8 and the chimps are there.
Already on page 8. We're not even double digits yet. We got apes coming at us.
Apes, turtlenecks. Oh my.
I know. Help, help! They're after me, the man cries. Halfway to the gate, he drops to the ground as if he had been hit by an invisible hammer. That's track 2 on our new album.
Invisible Hammer.
You dash through the gates and run toward the fallen figure, but something stops you in your tracks. 3 snarling animals materialize in front of the house. What are they, you wonder? Can they be huge chimpanzees? They look mean and angry. For a moment, you are frozen to the spot. If you make a hasty retreat to your car, turn to page 31. If you decide that the chimpanzees are not as dangerous as they look and rush to give aid to the man, turn to page 5.
All right. So let us know in the chat. Do we make a hasty retreat or do we actually have empathy and sympathy and help somebody else out for once?
He's like, what kind of psychic? Oh, there we go. It's, invisible hammer time.
Hammer time.
She's a chimpanzee. Chimpanzee and ow.
So far, like I said, we've done a lot of humble bragging in this one. I'm impressed. I don't think I've seen this much humble bragging in previous books.
Jesse points out mean and angry, which I feel like are redundant, but it's okay. We're just
that's true.
using
Well,
those adjectives.
I guess you can be mean maybe without being angry. You can take a chimp if you believe in if you believe in yourself.
It's true. That was also an 80s slogan. I had the
believe
you can
in
fight
yourself.
a chimp if you believe in yourself.
Okay, here we go. The more you know. There you go.
You too can fight a chimp. You can't take a spider ghost, Jesse. You know that. You can't fight a spider ghost. You need a spider. You need a spider shoe. You need a ghost shoe.
A ghost shoe. Hit it with the ghost shoe. You just take off your shoe and head towards it.
We have a vote for give the man aid. 2 votes for that. So I think we're getting a majority here. Take a chimp. Here we go. Page 5, Lee.
It's totally against our normal character of helping people.
Cue the chimp fighting music. You're like,
there you go. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, I want to hear the spider ghost. We need a sequel to this one.
Right. Spider ghost.
Spider ghost. You have to admit that you're scared, but the man on the ground needs help. The only weapon you can think of is the penknife that you always carry in your pocket.
There
I
it
mean,
is.
of course. You've got
Whip
what,
out that
3 or
little-
4? You have what, 4 orangutans, and you bring out your little penknife. I'll give you at least 2 paper cuts. Death
gonna
by 1,000
Give
cuts.
you a moderate scratch on your knuckles.
Yeah, you might need a Band-Aid.
Don't bring a penknife to a chimpanzee fight.
You take out the knife and brandish it wildly as you run forward. The chimpanzees seem to back off, but they're still snarling. Just as you reach the man on the ground, they lop off into the bizarre ruin near the house. They swing through the ragged network of twisted beams for a few seconds and then vanish. You turn your attention back to the man on the ground. His breath comes in short gasps that sound almost like sobs.
I'd be crying too.
Yeah, exactly.
I about got chimp murdered, and you brought a penknife to this thing. I'm screwed.
I'm in trouble. One hand of the fallen man is covered with a brown leather glove.
Ooh.
This hand is grasping a small triangular piece of paper. You bend down and take the paper from his fingers and examine it for a message. It's blank on both sides. Just then the man gives one terrible gasp and lies still. Your knees are weak. This man has been frightened to death. The chimpanzees reappear in front of the house. One of them holds a long bamboo blowpipe. He puts it to his lips and blows. You feel a breeze on your cheek. Could it be from a dart whizzing by your face? You race back across the lawn. Yes, it is. It's through the gate and back to your car. All right, here's another choice here. If you decide to call the police and report a possible murder, turn to page 65. If you decide to come back later and sneak up on the house from a different direction, turn to page 15. So do we call the cops or do we come back later? That is the choice.
Really always the choice.
We almost got taken out by a blowpipe blowing chimpanzee.
It'd be so fun to do a mashup of these books one day.
Okay.
Like, what if we did a mashup where we had like 3 books and it's like turn to page 10, but you had to switch books and turn to page 10 in that book.
Oh, we need to try that.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
It's like the Mad Libs of Choose Your Own Adventure.
Yeah, so like every option, you're switching books as you change pages. You know,
Just that doesn't make any sense at all, or
it's
maybe it does.
Completely nonsensical.
Oh, we have to do that. I would bet it would work out pretty good, especially if you came with the same authors.
Get the same authors.
Yeah, so all Edward Packard books, all R.A. Montgomery. Those two especially have kind of their own style and feel to them.
Exactly. I like Jesse's thing. Sneak up on the house. I say we fight the house. Get our penknife, start stabbing the house.
Take that
house.
Sighting. Take that.
Homeowners Association, HOA, take this. Yeah.
I don't care about your color selection.
Excuse me, in the HOA covenants, it clearly says you cannot stab your house with a penknife.
Oh, really? Yes, it does say that on page 18, paragraph 3, line 4.
Too high. Let's see here. We got mad and angry was my mad about you fan fiction. Don't let the cops come back later. Unanimous on that?
Come back later, I think. Yeah.
Sneak up. Come back later. Page 15. Here we
15, that's you. I bet you the chimpanzees are violating the pet covenants of the HOA.
Oh, dude, that HOA is like, are there chimps? Did I see chimps on your front lawn? No, it's my family. I take offense to this.
Yeah, we just haven't shaved in a while.
You drive about a mile away from the house and park the car on the side of a tree-shaded road. You check the time on your digital watch, not an analog.
We're high tech.
You're right. It is 4:35 p.m. It has been almost 2 hours since you got that phone call. My psychic time reading abilities. You take out the piece of paper that you took from the hand of the dying man. You realize that it is the corner of a larger sheet of paper. 2 of the edges are cut straight, and the third side of the triangular piece is ragged where it was torn off. You hold it up to the light, almost expecting a message to somehow be hidden inside the paper itself, which is ridiculous. But I also saw chimps that I had to fight off with a penknife, so Lord knows.
Yeah, all bets are off. Anything can happen.
You start to stick the paper back into your pocket when something makes you hold the paper back up to the light again. You hadn't noticed it before, but the paper has tiny flecks of red and blue in it. Now that rings a bell, of course. The special paper that US currency is printed on has those flecks in it. That correspondence course paid off.
Correspondence course in forgery.
Several thoughts spin across your mind. Angry and grumpy, the mad and angry thoughts. Was that man Henry Marsden? Was it his house? Was he a counterfeiter? Or was he trying to escape from counterfeiters? Were those counterfeiters chimpanzees? Trying to escape seems more likely. And what about those chimpanzees? Could there be a counterfeiting animal trainer?
Oh my.
Maybe he's psychic too. Everybody has a career here. That makes about as much sense as a yodeling astronaut. Or a kid who has an office and a laboratory in his parents'
his parents' basement and got money from the FBI.
You drive home. We're 9 years old in this. How are we driving home?
I know.
We're on a big wheel.
Back then we used to. Yeah, it's a big wheel.
This whole time he's 9.
Well, it's here, Jesse. Wait, that's the actual text?
Yes.
It is.
It is Jesse.
R.A. Montgomery.
Chimps. You drive home to see if Ricardo and Lisa have called. You check your phone message recording machine.
Wow. That takes you back.
Nothing yet. You put some equipment into your shoulder bag, a pair of high-powered binoculars, a small tear gas gun, and a high-speed camera with a zoom lens.
We have a tear gas gun?
We have a tear gas gun. We got like a coat made of tasers. The taser blazer. That's what we call that one.
Taser blazer. Man, we're ready.
We're ready to go, man. Chip can't touch me with this taser blazer on. He'll get shocked. Of course, it hurts putting it on.
Yeah, Rambo ain't got nothing on us.
Jesse's mad and angry.
Yeah, I understand.
Then back to the Marsden place. You plant yourself in a clump of bushes. That seems like counterproductive. Don't be doing that.
Yeah, don't.
You got to get up out of that. From here, you can see the house, but no one can see you. Once again, the hubris.
Yes.
You can scan the lawn with your binoculars. The body of the man has disappeared. All seems quiet. Page 24. Just then, a long black limousine drives up to the gatehouse. Limousine! Two tough-looking men get out and walk toward the house. When they are almost there, the chimps appear. When they are almost there, the chimps appear. The men just ignore them and go back into the house. Nothing to see here.
Yeah, just chimps. Exactly.
Then the chimps vanish again into thin air. These paragraphs.
I don't understand. Yeah, boom. These chimps are gone.
That's it. The chimps are not real. They must be filmed and projected holograms.
Oh.
3-dimensional pictures made with laser light, programmed to turn on and off whenever someone approaches the house. Minutes later, the two men leave, carrying several small packages.
Yeah, we just got it all figured out.
He's just like, I'm so good at being good.
So good at being awesome.
Things begin to add up in your psychic mind. This place is spooky enough, built next to the ruins of the old prison. Add to this a snarling image of chimpanzees to scare off anyone getting too close to the house. It's a perfect base of operations for a gang of counterfeiters who like chimps and lasers.
Chimps and lasers.
That's a hidden track on our album.
Yes.
Chimps and lasers.
If you play it backwards, chimps and lasers.
Lee is dead. No, not the best one. Let it be Eddie, please.
I buried Eddie.
Eddie's in the backyard. The unfortunate man who died must have somehow stumbled into their hideout. You ease out of your observation post in the bushes. Your observation post, you jumped into a bush, dude.
Yeah, come on. So we're trying to spice it up.
You drive to the nearest telephone to inform the police. Then you check your watch. 7:23 p.m. Your digital watch.
Digital watch, yes.
7:23 p.m. Case solved in 4 hours and 41 minutes. Not bad. Hubris level achieved.
We are just so full of
We're
it.
insufferable.
We are.
16. The next day, the lead story in the Northwind, by the way, I thought it was Northwind for the longest time. Northwind Times is on a tip from a well-known detective. Ooh.
Oh, we
Whose
are awesome.
suspicions were aroused by strange occurrences around the Hedgebrook prison ruins. Police raided a nearby house yesterday. Initially scared by chimps, they realized they were laser chimps and were not scared, exposing a counterfeiting operation. Seized were a number of bogus printing plates, and a large quantity of counterfeit money. 3 men were arrested, all with mustaches, and
Oh,
charged with homicide as well as counterfeiting after the body of another, as yet unidentified man was found in the basement of the house. The
the
end.
end. Yes.
Hubris, maximum hubris.
We are better than everybody else. Like, we're the
Like-
person that walks into a room and we're like, I'm better than everybody in this room.
You walk in, you start literally telling people you're welcome. You're like, listen, what's happening here? What are we doing?
We need some applause for that one. We pat ourselves on the back.
Case solved.
That was good, though. But just the arrogance. Had to drive to a phone. Man, the 80s sucked. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Worst psychic with a penknife ever. Didn't even notice it was a hollow chip. Yeah.
I know. We probably were like, you know what? I don't even need to go to this. I've got this figured out without even going on site. That's how amazing I am.
You know, the thing is, like, I didn't want to say it in the beginning because I was like, I better, like, investigate it or whatever. But when I walked up on the site, I was like, holographic chimps, counterfeiting.
Counterfeiters. I don't even need to be here. I could have just been at my lab, studying all the books on my bookcase and looking in my mirror and telling myself how awesome I am.
Corpses I Know Too comes out today. I missed the release party for this.
Yeah, for this. I could have.
Corpses I Know Part 2. Well, hey, kids, House of Danger, the book may not have been that crazy cool, but we're about to dive into the game.
Yes.
Again,
more danger.
you thought the danger was done.
No, not even close.
Silly you. We're going back for more. House of Danger, The Return. House of Danger 2, We've Moved.
We've moved down the street.
Foreclosure.
Foreclosure edition. So,
Foreclosure edition, 2021 edition. You can't afford to buy a house now.
So this is a game based on the book. It is set up a lot like the book. You have a deck of cards that gives you the story. And then, so Eddie, just like the book, we're starting out with a pocket knife and a water bottle. Not a pen knife, a pocket knife this time.
Pocket knife. They didn't want to play around.
No. So what we'll do is we'll read the first card here, and then it'll tell us, what items we get, what our objective is. So, all right, Eddie, do you want to start this one since I started the book?
Here we go. We're doing chapter 1 tonight.
Yes.
So, and this is cool. The deck of cards is divided up into chapters.
I know, it's perfect.
So here's chapter 1 right here.
So just like the book, when we get to decision point in the game, then we'll leave it up to the chat where we should go.
House of Danger, a cooperative adventure game based on the book by R.A. Montgomery.
Dun dun.
It's R.A., correct? My eyes are so
It
old.
is. It's R.A., yep.
The Ground, chapter 1.
It's a coffee shop.
It's a Tuesday morning in late June, and you are wake up in a cold sweat. The nightmares came back again. Last night, even though you are an aspiring detective and psychic investigator, not getting away from that. You haven't been able to make sense of the haunting dreams you've had for the past few weeks. In your dreams, holographic chimps are everywhere.
Just kidding.
In your dreams, you keep seeing the same spooky house. You are still shivering under the covers when you hear the phone ring downstairs in your basement, where you have your combination office and research laboratory right next to your mom's sewing room. You dash down to the lab to answer it. I need I need, a weak voice says when you pick up the receiver. I need your help. You hear a loud click and the phone goes dead. You yawn and go back to sleep.
Decided to forget the whole thing.
But you were prepared. While the caller was calling, you activated your high-speed telephone tracing device. We are outfitted.
Oh, yeah, we're ready.
It instantly displays the caller's number, 555, which is a hint that this is the 80s book,
Yes, it is.
7259. You call back the number right away, but there's no answer. Well, ghosts can't answer a call after they make one. Everybody knows that. Like, once you call, you can't just answer the phone.
I thought we were smart.
Yeah. After consulting the tall stack of reverse phone books behind your desk, because we got reverse phone books.
That's awesome.
Behind your desk, you are disappointed to learn the number is unlisted.
Ooh.
They don't list the numbers from hell.
Or arrogant 9-year-olds.
Arrogant 9-year-olds, hell.
Yeah, okay, same thing.
You sense that the phone call is somehow related to your nightmares.
Mm-hmm. That's the psychic part.
Later, while at the Hedgebrook police station to return a nightscope you borrowed for a recent stakeout, you're just borrowing taxpayer-paid equipment like it doesn't matter. You're like, listen, man.
He's 9. He can handle it.
I'm 9. Where am I going? I'm not going anywhere.
Just give me the night scope.
I got 4th grade school tomorrow, man. I got a power wheel.
Leave me alone.
Let me borrow that scope, that night scope. We're all good. You borrowed for a recent stakeout. You described the mysterious phone call and your recurring dreams to your friend, Sergeant Morrison. Nothing weird here.
No, not at all.
The call does sound strange, he says. We'll look into it. And about that house in your dreams, a voice says from the hallway, I wonder if you're dreaming about the Marsden house out on Hedgebrook Road. Detective Murphy sticks his mustached face into the room. Mustached face.
Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Man with a mustache.
Run.
Yeah, I don't care if he's
Isn't
a policeman.
A reverse phone book just a phone book?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But we'll call it a reverse phone book. These are special. They're reverse phone books.
Yeah. Modern house, ornate gate. That sounds like the Marsden house place, all right, says Sergeant Morrison. Strange things are reported to happen out there. Detective Murphy takes a puff on his pipe because it's the 80s.
Yeah.
And you blew smoke in kids' faces. You were like, sorry, everybody. Here's some smoke, kid. Get out of my office. That place is haunted, he says. I know it sounds unprofessional, but I've got a file on the Marsden place for years, and I'm sure of it. He waves a folder in front of your eyes, and a phone number written on the front jumps out at you. It matches the one from your mysterious phone call.
Oh, boy.
So the call is related to your nightmares. Your psychic senses were right. Draw clue number 26, Lee, to discover your goal.
Our goal is to get inside the Marsden house.
Back at home, you grab a bottle of water and your trusty pocket knife. There they are.
There we go.
Preparing for a new investigation. Half an hour later, you stand before the Marsden residence, which appears exactly as it did in your nightmares. Because I'm a psychic, for God's sakes. I'm a professional. I dream in stereo.
Yeah, I dream in stereo.
The house's futuristic look is a strange contrast to the antiquated appearance of the stone wall and the wrought iron gate, which is locked shut and wrapped in steel chains. Even though the air is balmy, a chill travels down your spine. The gathering clouds on the horizon hint at a brewing summer thunderstorm. If you search the wall for a way in, go to story card 13. If you climb the gate, go to story card 7. So, do we search the wall or climb the gate?
Yes, and we're already a meteorologist. We already can tell that there's a storm coming.
Well, feels like rain, so I'm supposing that psychic holographic chimp rain is coming.
Is coming. Here's Jesse. Men are from Marsden, women are from Venusden. Al, climb the gate. So
stretch.
Al is for breaking and entering. I mean, why not?
Yep. It's the 80s.
It's the 80s. We commit a felony on a regular basis.
No adventure happened without trespassing in the
Yes,
80s
exactly.
movie.
All right, so we
Story.
got one vote for Climb the Gate. We'll give it maybe just a minute, but otherwise we're going to be heading to 7. Card number
Listen,
7.
I can't see holographic chimps from where I'm at. I need
That's
to get
true. Yeah, I need to get in and get some see some chimps here. Or maybe they're not holographic.
What we do is next time we're at the zoo, you're just like, these chimps are holograms.
Holographic. Yes, they're
It's
not
even real.
They're not
There's
real.
a counterfeit.
This is
They
just
drag you out.
people that did the fake moon landing.
They ask you to leave. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Please leave.
Go. We're going to climb that gate.
We're going to climb the gate. Climb that gate.
Story card 7, sir.
You pull yourself over the rusty gate and land with a crunch on the gravel driveway leading toward the house. But before you can survey the surrounding, you hear a guttural sound coming from your left. You encounter a shadowy, hunched over figure emerging from the darkened doorway of a decrepit gatehouse. You can just barely make out the eyes and white fangs dripping with saliva. The figure crouches as if it's to spring forward at any moment. "Who's there?" you stammer. Suddenly, the creature lunges at you, snarling. You spot a guardhouse not far away. If you can get past the creature, you might be able to hide there. Or perhaps you should just turn and flee up the driveway towards the main house. Optional challenge. So here we go. Fight the creature. If we win, we get clue 10. If we lose, raise the danger meter by 2. So it just means, so what the way it works is the danger meter, we're at 3 right now. So as long as we roll a 3 or higher, we don't suffer any damage, or we win the fight, excuse me. But we have our pocket knife, which gives us an extra point. So as the danger meter gets higher, then obviously it's harder to survive because you have to roll a higher and higher number. So
right, the risk goes up.
Yes. So I say we roll, grab our pocket knife, and I'll roll the 6-sided dice here. We rolled a 4, we get +1 for the knife, so we easily won. So we get clue number 10 from our clue deck. And that is, as soon as I get it here, clue 10, The Grounds, Chapter 1. Okay. It's probably unwise to engage such a savage beast in combat, but Danger is your middle name. Ah, bragging again.
Listen, I just finished that course on penknife and chimp fighting. I got to put it to the test.
Yeah, I got to try it out. Make sure all these work. Ooh. You land a few quick jabs on the creature before it can react, and then you throw it to the ground. You stand there for a moment. Your confidence is high. Then the creature leaps to its feet and rushes you. You manage to win round 1, but you're in no hurry to start round 2. So you race for the shadows beside the big boulder before the creature can get his hands on you. Draw clue 25.
Race for the Shadows is our new album.
A new album coming out this summer.
House of Danger. Race for the Shadows.
Oh, so we get high-power binoculars. You find a pair of binoculars in the shadows. I thought we were a true detective. We would have had these already. Didn't we borrow them from the police?
We gave them back.
Gave them back. There we go.
I gave them back too soon.
Oh, no. You find a pair of binoculars in the shadows with the creature on the loose. You can't hide here forever, so you run to the guardhouse. Keep this item. Go to story card 19. Okay. So we'll put this with our water bottle and our pocket knife. Set to go to...
So we're jumping to 19, huh?
Yes. So story card 19. You were lucky enough to escape the creature, but you know it's still out there. Somewhere. You run into the old guardhouse, which is a small room with several TV monitors flashing black and white images of various places on the estate grounds. Some monitors are broken and shards of glass are scattered across the desk and the wood floors. A hefty book titled History of Northwind County is lying on the desk. Curious, you look up the name Marsden Henry. Hey, we have a giant bookshelf. Why don't we already have that already? We should have read it already.
Right?
I mean, come on.
We don't have a copy of that? I thought we were professionals.
Yeah, come on. I'm disappointed.
Secretly hate yourself.
Yes.
Self-loathing. Roll the dice for a self-loathing point.
Yeah, self-loathing. Curious, you look up the name Marsden Henry in the index. Sure enough, it references an entry on page 93. Your heart races as you turn to read this bio. Henry Marsden, born 1839, died 1887. General in the Union Army during the Civil War. Severely wounded at the Battle of Shiloh in 1862. Appointed warden of Hedgebrook Prison in 1880. Rumored to have been killed in the prison riot fire of 1887. Not a popular guy, you think? The desk has 3. We're judging a guy that's been dead for 100 years.
We are.
Okay.
With the Neil Diamond song Shiloh playing in the background, you're like,
yeah, as you're judging, not a popular guy. I didn't know him.
Not
but,
popular like me.
Yeah, not ding
Ding.
Here we go.
Do it again.
You get the mirror from your back pocket and just look at yourself.
Exactly. Admire yourself briefly.
The desk has 3 drawers. Maybe there's something useful inside. A wooden ladder leads up to a hatch in the roof. Through a window filled with cobwebs, you can see an open field that leads to the manor's front door. You can consider what to do next. Optional challenge. Search the desk drawers. Win, draw clue 4. Okay.
There we go.
All we got to do... Oh, we have the binoculars. So if you notice on the card, you see a little eye there.
Yep.
We have the binoculars, which gives us a +2 bonus when we roll. So we can easily win this one. So there's no reason not to do this one. Roll to 5 easily. So we get clue 4. You find a battery in a drawer. It could power a flashlight or a taser.
Yeah.
Who knows what else? It's a 9-volt battery.
Oh.
All right. Keep this item. Finish story card 19. So put it here next to our knife and water bottle. All right. If you climb the ladder to the hatch in the roof, go to story card 27. If you crawl through the window and run for the front door of the house, go to story card 3. So do we climb the ladder or do we go to the front door of the house? So let us know in the chat. I like how the battery's either going to power a flashlight or a taser. We're 9. Possible. Gotta think ahead here.
What am I going to power with this here battery?
I have this grenade. Oh, that's a good window. There's a window. Just throw that grenade right through. That looks like a good spot for it.
Yeah.
Why not?
Where does my grenade need to go?
I got a pocket
full of grenades. Where do I throw this grenade?
In a window. Sounds like the most logical. All right. Climb the ladder with gusto, Al says. We're not just going to climb it. We're going to climb it with gusto. Yes.
Climb the ladder.
That is 27.
We're going to wait a little bit and see if we have some more votes. Yeah,
we'll wait another second here and see, but otherwise we're going to be going to story
How much
card.
gusto do we have?
I don't know. It's probably, we have that battery. Does that charge gusto or just tasers?
It's got a gusto bonus.
Yes. Get a gusto bonus of 3 because we have a battery.
Isn't that like a spicy soup with like potatoes and crawfish?
Oh, it's gazpacho, isn't it?
That's gumbo.
Gumbo. Oh, okay.
Climb the ladder with gumbos. Spill it on
you hand a big bowl of gumbo.
Smell like sausage and Cajun stuff.
All right. 27. That'd be you, Eddie.
27. With the gumbo modifier.
Yes.
The gusto modifier. You scramble up the ladder, through the hatch, and onto the guardhouse's decaying tile roof. It seems to be on the verge of collapsing, just like our career. But you find a spot that you are reasonably sure won't cave in when you put your weight on it, because now we're structural engineers.
Yes, we can tell.
Across the dangerously unstable roof, from where you crouch uneasily, you can see a pile of construction materials, probably left over by contractors working on the roof. Among the material is a first aid kit. That can't be a first aid kit. I'm telling you now, I work with contractors. That's the last thing those guys would keep around.
No, exactly. We don't need a first aid kit.
but navigating the length of the roof to reach it will be perilous. One wrong step and you could stumble off the roof into a ditch you see below. See, that's the thing. Do you risk getting the first aid kit to kill yourself to get?
I got the first aid kit, but I have a fractured leg. Yeah.
But now, my lung is punctured. What do I
Yeah.
do?
A good trade-off.
Near you is a thick vine that you could climb down to reach a courtyard, and not too far from you is a long board someone has laid between the roof and a nearby greenhouse, which seems to be sturdier than the guardhouse. Optional challenge: get to the first aid kit. Win: draw clue 6, then make your story choice below. If we
Hmm.
lose, raise the danger meter by 2 and go to story card 26.
Okay.
So, do we want to try to get the first aid kit? I guess is the first question.
Yeah, that's the first question.
Okay.
Well, all we have to do is roll a 3 or higher, and we can get the first aid
So
kit.
let's do that.
I think we should go for that. We rolled a 5 again, so we get
Nice.
clue number 6.
Clue 6
What do we got here? Clue 6
should be a first aid kit.
first aid kit. First aid kit is fully stocked. The way things are going, you're sure you'll need it. Discard at any time to lower the danger meter by 4. Oh, okay. But we're not very confident, even though we're a big time bragger.
The first aid kit is fully stocked. I'm 100% boo-boo proof. All right, so now that we got our first aid kit, story choice, kids, here we go. If you cross to the greenhouse, turn to page story card 29. If you climb down the vine, go to story card 14.
That's our 2 choices.
To the greenhouse or down the vine?
That is the question.
The eternal question.
Yeah. Vine or greenhouse? All right. Let us know in the chat.
A lot of climbing.
I know. I don't know why we started on the roof, other than the creature was after us, I guess. That was probably part of it. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how the layout is on this house. Gumbo. I don't need a first aid
Cross like
kit.
a boss. We have a vote
Cross
for
like a
crossing
boss.
to the greenhouse.
Okay, so we're going to the greenhouse. Grab our first aid kit, our taser battery, our pocket knife. Man, I hope we brought a backpack.
We're crushing it.
We got a lot of and binoculars. We got binoculars too. Man. All right.
It's better to see my first aid kit.
Yeah, that's right. After crossing the precarious board, it's a precarious board, not just a board. It's a precarious board.
You precarious little board. Always up to your board shenanigans.
Is that like pine or oak or cherry?
I think it's well known that pine is way more precarious than cherry. Cherry's kind of more down to earth.
Yes. You find yourself at one end of the walkway that spans the length of the greenhouse roof. From here, you can see most of the mansion's vast grounds, which are a little out of place amid the surrounding suburban neighborhood. The air is full of mosquitoes and other buzzing insects. The clouds you saw on the horizon earlier seem to be closer now. You see that there's an open access door in the roof that would allow you to descend into the greenhouse. You can also drop down onto a path which appears to lead to the side of the mansion itself. Okay. If you wiggle through the access door and enter the greenhouse, go to story card 2. If you drop onto the path and run to the side of the house, turn to story card 20. So, do we go through the access door, or do we drop down and run to the side of the house?
Can I stab this house?
Yeah, with my penknife. Exactly. I like the pacing.
House fight.
Yeah, house fight. But yeah, I like the pacing. It's not like some of the books that we've read, where you spend 6 or 7 pages before you get to a choice. This one is good pacing. You have the clues to kind of mix it up as well. Yeah.
I think this works better as a game.
I think it does. I think I like the game so far better than the book. I regret that we didn't read the book last time we did this, but now we can kind of compare them, and I think it does really well.
We have some votes for access door
with Gumbo. So we only have Gumbo. All right, so that is story card 2.
Is that 20?
Sure. 2.
In one heroic move, because we are heroes.
Yes.
You jump into the opening of the roof access door and land on your feet inside the greenhouse, ninja like.
Now we're a
That we're
ninja.
a ninja. Listen, I might be a psychic. I might be a structural engineer,
Meteorologist.
meteorologist, crime investigator. I can't go around saying I'm a ninja, but I'm ninja like.
A ninja like.
I'm ninja adjacent. And
I
that's okay.
watched Karate Kid 3 times.
3 times. I saw Sidekicks, all of the first season of Sidekicks, when it was new.
Don't
If
tell
anyone of you
me
have not seen Sidekicks,
I haven't seen Sidekicks.
look.
I'm gonna have to go.
You know what I'm talking about?
I've heard of it, but I've never actually watched
Google it. It's so good.
Okay.
Ninja like. Oh God, did they say it twice? You take a deep.
Ooh.
Oh God, here we go. You land on your feet inside the greenhouse, ninja like. You take a deep breath, ninja like.
Ninja like.
You
Oh,
collect
man.
yourself, ninja like.
What?
You assess the situation like a ninja. Do you see this? This is real.
Awesome. 4 times.
The botanical we are saying we're a ninja in this.
We
now.
are.
The botanical specimens in this greenhouse are unlike anything you've ever seen in your ninja-like life. Glossy pink bulbs 7 feet across sit atop yellow vines that spread horizontally for 20 feet. One plant with sharp spikes is actually see-through. Suddenly you hear a rustling sound. You look to the corner of the room, ninja-like, and see a dark green cluster of vertical vines twitching and shaking. I might not be alone, you think, with your ninja thoughts. Through the wall of the greenhouse, you spot a commotion of some kind on top of a gazebo. I almost said gazebo, by the way. Anyway, gazebo, just beyond the trees, about 40 feet away. You need to think ninja-like fast.
Fast.
If you check out the writhing vines, go to story card 25. If you dash outside to explore the commotion on the gazebo, go to story card number 9.
Wow. Ninja. We almost need a ninja counter. We're getting close there.
We're already at the 4.
Yeah, I know. I looked up Sidekicks. It is a 1992 American action adventure comedy filmed and directed by Aaron Norris, featuring Jonathan Brandis and Chuck Norris. Whew. Awesome. I'll have to check that out. Writhing vines never killed anybody.
There it is.
Ow. In words of
Story
wisdom,
card 25.
as soon as you take a step toward the vines, one of them lashes out and wraps around your neck. Then another whips around your waist. More and more vines spring out at you. This isn't really happening, you think. The vines are moving all around you, spinning you into a cocoon. You struggle to break free of them, but they only tighten their grip on you. This can't be real. Eventually, you can't breathe. Everything seems to turn deep green. Then you see a bright white light, and then you no longer exist. The end. Oh, man.
Hot day, we died.
We did or died. What happened to our ninja skills? We should have known this was coming.
Give me an oh yeah on that real quick.
Oh yeah!
We no longer exist.
Oh, and that needs a...
We are erased from existence. Well, so this... That's a Rankin Bass sound too, by the way, you got right there.
Uh-oh.
Move back 1 space on the psychic scale and return to story card 2.
So they let you start
what's
over.
nice is it lets us return to the story card.
Yes. We're just a little weaker on
now
the story.
with having had died, do we put a pause in this tonight? Is that the
So next time we'll let's see. It said start to page 2. It said
story card 2.
Okay.
So it does give us a chance to kind of like do a video game.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's kind of like the book itself. We just get to go pick go back 1 page and do it again. Okay. So we'll explore the commotion in the gazebo instead of the vine. Okay. Man, all of our arrogant skills and we couldn't check the vine out. Come on. Beginning to doubt ourselves.
We haven't seen these plants before. One was even see-through.
That was awesome,
This
though.
is a fun game.
I actually do kind of like the game. It's I think better than the book, in my opinion.
Oh, I agree.
They did a good job on this one. I'm surprised they didn't do more of these. I don't see how you couldn't with some of the other titles.
This does disprove what a friend of the show and of us, Al Garrison, has said. Writhing Vines did
Did
in
kill
fact,
us.
kill someone.
Al
There you
was
go.
wrong. It did.
Al,
well,
we're dead. You killed
dead
us,
now.
buddy. Good job.
yeah, you know.
Good job. Maybe,
It's all-
maybe a little applause for Al here, real quick.
Oh yeah. We need some applause
Yeah.
from the group
there
here.
you go. Hope you're happy about it.
Yeah, good job, Al. You deserve that.
Good job, buddy. Good job.
Why?
Man.
Oh, I should have. Writhing Vines never killed anybody. We should have said that was some deep thoughts for Al.
And
So
now, deep thoughts.
I'll have to remember that for next time. Deep
Yeah,
thoughts from
yeah.
Al Garrison. My work here
Literally,
is done.
my work here is done.
Yeah, that's awesome.
He's an agent of chaos. He really
He is. He's a ninja of chaos.
a ninja.
Yes.
Chaos. He's ninja-like.
So
Well, hey everybody! With that,
Yeah.
thank you for joining us on this Monday night edition of the You Choose podcast.
yes.
I'm gonna say choose your own vines.
Yeah, Choose Your Own Vine podcast. It's a etymology. No, not etymology. What would it be if it's plants?
Right.
What's the scientific name for plants? Herbologist.
Oh yes.
Because like etymology
Death-
is the bugs. I
Death
think.
by herbology.
Yeah, herbology. All right. Well, you can go to youchoosepodcast.com, find out the different ways to get in touch with us. You can also listen to past episodes, but we usually do this every other Monday night. And like a ninja, every other Monday night.
Yeah. It's May Day, everybody. Today,
Yes.
happy May Day to everybody.
Exactly. You can also
May
find us
1st.
on most social medias, but if you go to youchoosepodcast.com, we've got a merchandise shop there if you want to buy a mug with Eddie and Lee on the mug diving over a cliff on top of a mammoth. I mean, come on.
If
Who
you love
doesn't?
us, it's fun to watch. If you hate us, we're in the middle of dying on that
Yeah, exactly.
cover. So
Yeah,
there
yeah.
you go.
I don't think I've done it yet, but I can get some boxer shorts put on there so you can have us
Ooh, we
on
should.
your boxer shorts diving over a cliff on a mammoth.
That'd
I mean,
be so funny. Here
you know,
Here's us right before we die.
exactly.
And yeah, and thank you again. Please like, follow, and share us with your friends. If you like comedy or 80s stuff, that's what we try to do. Keep it funny, keep it light.
Yes.
Talk about some choose your own adventure stuff. Make references to Sidekicks, the
Yes.
hit early 90s show.
Yeah.
with Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris. I mean, come on. Who doesn't want to hear that on a
but yeah.
Monday night?
It's so fun.
It is. All right. Well, thank you everybody for listening and watching. And until next time, you choose the adventure. Night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you for listening. It means a lot that you took the time to hear what we have to say. Please go to youchoosepodcast.com for all the different ways you can connect with us and how you can be part of the live event. And until next time, you choose the adventure. Yeah, that's kind of funny that these books are you're always dying or getting hurt or stabbing friends in the back. It's just, we couldn't get enough drama.
Like we said, I want to live maybe not like a whole year, but maybe like a week as a choose your own adventure kid.
Oh, man.
Just
That
like
would be-
assume I'm an expert in everything.
Yeah, exactly. You're a Mr.
You know?
Know-It-all. You have your own lab in the basement. You got your accoutrement in your lab of a microscope. And I should post. I was going through some old pictures, Eddie, and I found a picture of me at Christmas time getting a microscope in the
No
80s.
way. You were like, clearly this qualifies me as a scientist now.
Yes, I am a full-fledged. I don't need a correspondence course certificate. I already got it. I got this microscope.
Powered by the hubris of an 80s kid who read a choose your own adventure book.
Yes.
I'm now a doctor.
I thought that was funny. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to tell Eddie about that. That's like a badge. You automatically get a badge, true 80s kid, because you had a microscope in the 80s.
It's so funny. It's like I wanted a microscope, but I also wanted the one that transformed into a robot from Transformers.
Oh, yes. Perceptor.
Perceptor,
Yes.
yeah. And I was like, you could have a microscope, or you could have a microscope that transforms into a robot.
Yes, even better.
It's like, is it, they say fortune favors the bold.
Yes.
It's like fortune favors the kid, the 80s kid that read a choose your own adventure book. He's like, I can fly this plane. Don't worry. We're good.
No problem. Just move aside. Even though you're a licensed pilot, just move aside. Let me do my
Dude,
job.
you don't know what you're talking about. You're an old hat. Let me get on this. Or it's like brain surgery. Man, listen, do you have any idea how many choose your own adventure books I've read? Get out of the way.
Yes. You pull out the certificate or a list of books that's been signed by your elementary teacher. See, I've read all of these. Miss Johnson said I did.
I got to all the endings on Cave of Time. Did you?
Did you?
Get out of here.
Do you know who you're talking to?
He's like, this kid got all the endings, even the weird one where they caught on fire on a mammoth.
Yeah,
that's right. Wow. Get out of here.
We should take that. So take our logo, our podcast logo, and like insert that in some choose your own adventure books in like the libraries, and say, look, teacher, I got to this ending. Why is this with these weird guys on a mammoth falling over a cliff?
That'd be the best one ever. Just sneak a book into the library.
Yeah.
See here, Jesse, a good friend of the podcast here, Jesse Kiefer, beta test of Rio Blast on this cover.
Oh.
Yes, on the cover of the book of House of Danger, there is a strong resemblance to the attorney and cowboy Rio Blast, who I have within arm's reach right here. Look at it.
Yes.
Is it uncanny?
It is. Or Ezekiel Blast. It's probably his dad or maybe his cousin.
Exactly. It's his cousin.
We also thought
Shooter
maybe it was Randy Savage. Could be.
It's a cross between Randy Savage and Rio Blast.
Yeah, exactly.
Randy Blast. Oh yeah,
Randy Blast. That'd be great. Randy Blast. It's my cousin, Randy Blast.
So good.
Oh man. Well, we better get started here, folks.
Oh yeah, we're looking at this, and we're gonna dive in after this read. As this one, we're going to do one. Because this is busted up into chapters, if I remember correctly.
It is.
So one chapter of the game. We're getting into the game now, kids. House of Danger. The game.
And
your life.
Not one time, but 2 times. We're going to go through the book and the game. I don't know. That's too much danger.
Are you not entertained? You see the tears in our eyes. Here we go.
Exactly. We're going to jump the shark. Maybe literally.
He's like, blast saw is ready.
Ready. Ooh, yeah. All right.
Hit us with one more real quick, Lee. Hit us with one more of those.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
You know, it doesn't get old.
It doesn't. It never does. Oh, Jesse wants to go to the saloon. Well,
he always wants to go to the saloon. Who are we kidding at this?
We need an intervention for Jesse. All right. So
do I start this one or do you?
I'll go ahead and start this one. And when we get to the first decision, we'll go to a different decision than what we did last time, because we don't want the same danger every time we go through this. We want different danger.
The same danger is just no fun. And
exactly.
Jesse's right. We did ask. I'm sorry. My apologies.
We did ask.
I take it back.
Okay. All right.
I was just funning you.